Don't think of finding friends as just adding more names to your list. From a Stoic view, shyness and introversion aren't weaknesses. They can be your strengths. It's not about changing who you are, but understanding yourself and using those traits wisely in relationships. When it comes to trust, remember it's something earned slowly, not freely given. Know yourself, your fears, values, and boundaries, because that self-awareness is like a compass in a confusing world of friendships. People change, just like seasons, and that's okay. Stay balanced and realistic. Don't close your heart, but don't expect perfection either. Be like water, adaptable but true to yourself. If doubts appear, talk about them honestly. Communication builds understanding, and listening is just as important as speaking. Real trust grows from open and honest conversations. Often, the lack of friends isn't about not meeting people, but not engaging with the world around us. Volunteering or joining community activities can connect you with people who share your values and passions. Helping others not only benefits them, but also helps you build real bonds. Attending workshops or events related to your interests also opens doors to like-minded people. It's where shared understanding creates friendship naturally. Spending time outdoors in group activities like hiking or yoga can also help. Nature removes social pressure and makes it easier to talk freely. In all these spaces, be genuine, kind, and open. You'll find true friends where trust and understanding grow naturally. Be thankful for the world around you and for the people who share life's moments with you. Friendship isn't about having many people in your life, but about valuing the few who truly matter. When you focus on simple, sincere connections, your journey toward friendship becomes more meaningful. Still, friendships don't just happen. They take effort and care. Many people struggle with social skills, which can make connecting difficult. Marcus Aurelius reminded us to love those whom fate brings into our lives. Start small. Say hello at a cafe, join a local club, or participate in online groups with shared interests. These small steps slowly build confidence. Good social skills grow through patience, like a plant that needs time and care. Listening is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. In a world where everyone wants to speak, being the one who truly listens makes you stand out. Ask questions not just to reply, but to understand others. Show real curiosity about their stories. This helps create genuine, lasting connections. Remember, not every conversation will lead to friendship, and that's okay. Each interaction teaches you something and strengthens your confidence. Rejection doesn't mean you're not worthy. It's simply part of life. As time passes, our priorities change. Sometimes we drift away from old friends, not because we stop caring, but because life pulls us in new directions. It's like the story of the boy and the apple tree. When we were young, friendships were pure and joyful, but as we grow, we often focus more on work, money, or goals. Still, it's important to remember the value of human connection. Life feels richer when we nurture friendships, no matter how busy or grown-up we become. As we grow older, we often get so busy chasing success, money, or stability that we forget the friendships that once gave us comfort. Like the boy who only returned to the apple tree when he needed something. This change in priorities is natural, but in focusing too much on what we want, we sometimes ignore what we already have. True friendship, like the tree's quiet loyalty, doesn't demand attention. It just offers support. But when we forget these bonds, we may end up with achievements but feel emotionally empty. Rebuilding friendships doesn't take big gestures. It takes small, consistent efforts, checking in, listening, and being there in both good and bad times. Friendships grow slowly, like deep roots in the ground. The story of the boy and the tree reminds us that friendship should be cared for by both sides, not only when it's convenient. As life changes, our priorities shift too. Careers, studies, or family can take up most of our time. This doesn't mean we've failed as friends. It's just part of living. Stoicism teaches us to accept this flow and focus on quality, not quantity. In our relationships, a few honest, meaningful connections are far more valuable than many shallow ones. Some people may drift away, and new ones may appear. That's the natural rhythm of life. What matters is to be present, kind, and real with the people who stay. Our mental well-being also plays a big role in maintaining friendships. When we're stressed, anxious, or sad, it becomes harder to connect with others. Stoicism reminds us that taking care of our mind helps us see more clearly and handle challenges calmly. It's not about ignoring pain, but about facing it with strength and balance. When your mind is at peace, your relationships become healthier and more genuine, leading to a life filled with understanding, gratitude, and calm. George Carlin once said that behind every cynic is a disappointed idealist. This means that people who seem negative often just had high hopes that didn't work out. Stoicism teaches us to see this clearly, not to deny our emotions, but to manage them wisely. Sometimes, our inner struggles build walls that keep us away from good friendships. To overcome this, Stoicism encourages mindfulness, being truly present. When you give someone your full attention, it's like offering them a rare gift, showing that you genuinely care. Meditation also helps. Even 10 minutes a day can calm your mind and show others you value peace and clarity. True tranquility doesn't mean escaping the world. It means staying calm even when life feels chaotic. When you learn to stay centered, you become someone others trust and want around. Our lifestyle choices also shape our friendships. In the rush of daily life, we often get so busy chasing success that we forget to nurture real connections. Stoicism reminds us to focus on what truly matters. People, not just progress. Think of your day as a sculpture. Every decision shapes it. Spend time with those who add meaning to your life, instead of filling your schedule with distractions. It's not about having more time, but using it wisely to build quality moments. Balance your work, rest, and relationships so your life becomes a beautiful mosaic, complete and fulfilling. Differences in interests don't have to separate people. They're like different musical notes that can create a richer song when played together. If you love rock music and your friend loves classical, it doesn't mean you can't connect. It just means you have a chance to learn from each other's tastes. Instead of seeing differences as barriers, see them as opportunities to grow, understand, and create harmony in your relationships. Differences between people aren't barriers. They're bridges waiting to be crossed. Stoicism teaches us to see these differences not as problems, but as chances to grow and understand more about life. When we only focus on what we like, we build a small bubble around ourselves. But when we open up to others' interests, we discover new ideas, hobbies, and friendships. For example, if you love video games and your neighbor loves gardening, don't just walk away. Ask about their favorite plant. You don't have to pretend to love gardening. Just show interest in their passion. This simple curiosity creates strong connections. Stoicism reminds us that every person has a story, and by learning about their world, we enrich our own. True friendship isn't built only on shared hobbies, but on shared values like kindness, patience, and respect. When we appreciate others' differences, we create a more understanding and peaceful world. So whether you're quiet and reserved or outgoing and social, remember that every connection adds value to your life. Stay calm, stay kind, and keep building friendships that help you and others grow.